What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. That's right, it's a big version of me. Somebody asked to check out the room and what I've been doing with it and how I've been adjusting it. So I'm gonna just do a quick little run through of what's been going on. More is being added shortly. I'm still playing around with the background. So you guys can see here, we've added an Executioner sword from Zabuza. If you watch Naruto, you know who that is. There is Zangetsu in terms of Bleach. That's Ichigo's original sword when he gets his first Shinigami powers from Rukia. The display case up there, you've got Tifa. Let's see if I can move this camera here. Tifa, hold on. Tifa, Vincent, and Sephiroth, Akuma, Ichigo in his final Shinigami form, Urahara, and Byakuya. We've got a custom knitted Naruto, Spyro, which my wife loves, and some Sailor Moon stuff, which my sister loves, so she bought those for me. Got some Naruto posters. We got an Anbu mask right above that, right there. We've got two Ichigo masks. We got the Hollow mask, and then we've got the Vassal Lord mask. We got One Punch Man. Here, I'm moving my head around. Whoop, there it is, Sephiroth. We got a new continue sign behind me with the Buster Sword and Gojo. So a couple more things coming down the pipe, but somebody requested to take a look at the room, so it is adjusting. The San Fran flag is in fact over there still with a LeBron James poster. I'm gonna probably get hate for that, but I love LeBron. It is what it is. With that being said, guys, let's get into the video. So the first thing I want to talk about real quick is a couple things. I've been getting a lot of requests to do Battle Tower stuff, so we're going to do the free-to-play Battle Tower videos, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start at stage 40 and I'm going to work my way down. Now, as I do this, I want you guys to be able to give your own suggestions in the comment section about what you want to see in terms of Battle Tower. I will be covering every single one of them either way. I'm just curious to see what people are having the most trouble with regarding the Battle Tower. Now, if I need to go back before 40, I've done a 31 already on my free-to-play. You guys should easily be able to take a look at that video and decipher it and figure it out. With that said, I'm going to do my best to adhere and accommodate to as many people as I can with this, okay? So right now, if you guys want to see where I'm at on my free-to-play account, I am currently on stage 50, okay? Gonna be working on finishing this last stage, but a lot of people have been requesting for me to go back and do stage 40 and onwards, so this video is gonna focus on this. So this one here, Summon Gauge Boost, is 150% for allies. That is your key thing right there. You should definitely be bringing your summons to this battle. So this is going to require a few different things, okay? If we go back here for a second, the mobs, let me just back up for stage 40 again so we can see what kind of mobs we're dealing with, right? So we have ourselves, the boss here was going to be a X Sigil and a fire unit. Gallon Balor, everyone's already fought this guy. We all know what he's all about. Fairly straightforward, right? We got ourselves some basic security officers who have weakness to fire as well, and they grant allies magic attack up and attack up itself, and does order to attack. Magic attacks are effective against this unit. We've got ourselves some blizzard ice bombs, or ice bombs in general. They are also weak to fire. And then of course we got ourselves some crabs. That's right, nobody likes crabs, but sometimes we all get crabs. It is what it is. So with that being said, guys, this is a pretty straightforward thing. Just bring fire. Bring fire with the X Sigil break, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to tackle this. I'm going to not bring Sephiroth. I don't know if you guys want me to bring Sephiroth or not. I could just do my fire build here, but I want to make this as friendly as possible, okay? So let's go ahead and look at this here. You guys can see my setup. I'm going to take Mithril Rod out, okay? Because I know a lot of people complain the fact that they don't have Mithril Rod. Now, here's the thing. People complain about not having Fairy Tail as well. I'm not going to remove Fairy Tail only because it's my only healing weapon that I re-rolled for, and this is the reason why I made a re-roll guide for everybody. It's to help you guys out to understand what to re-roll for. If you guys unfortunately missed that guide or other content creators guide, I think we were all pretty much on the same page about having Fairy Tail as your #1 go-to weapon for healing specifically. So unfortunately it makes it hard. Now I'll keep Mithril. You know what? I looked at it. I could take it out. Really, I don't need it. Here, I'll just do this, okay? I mean, I don't need this either. It's just there now at this point. We have D-Brave, which is not required. We have Fire, that's the most important thing. And the main thing here is, of course, having the X Sigil break, okay? So we're going to go ahead and add that. So let's go here, filter on. And I'm going to show you guys some tips and tricks, of course, as we go through this, okay? So this is it. Sub-weapon-wise, we have Ifrit's Sword, again, just for HP purposes. Shiva's Sword, HP purposes. And then, of course, the 1,000 Waves for HP. If you look at her HP, it's 5,295. I mean, I can switch this up if you guys need me to lower the HP. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see. But right now, that's all I base her off of. Right now, I could remove some of this for sure and say, okay, we're going to go boost heal instead. So you can definitely adjust this and take some of these things out to make it a little more difficult for myself, so you guys have a better understanding. We'll just take this out. We'll lower her HP to 4,000. Okay, it was 5,000 before. Now it's 4,000. So we're gonna lower it just so you guys see it's not that hard. Okay, it's up to you guys. I'll use Sephiroth for now. He has edged wings here, which is an ice sword, so it's really not going to do much in this battle in terms of damage in comparison to his crimson sword. I'm not going to use that, but I'm actually going to change Nameless out for torn wings, just so you guys can kind of see the new the new weapon in kind of in play as well. So we do have X here for the ruin. I'll take D Brave out here, and we'll give him something else. So let's give him something else here that gives him a little bit more HP, because right now with that move, with Nameless out, HP drops quite a bit. So we'll put in, let's just see here. What can I add? Here we go, Ice Breach. Okay, we'll put that in. Why not? Gives him a little bit more magic attack. All right, now sub weapons, I've got magic attack, and the Parasol. I can take one of these magic attack out and put Nameless in actually, and that would make things a little bit more evened out for HP for him, right? So let's go right here and toss in, here we go, we'll toss this in. 14 HP boost versus 18. You know what, we'll do this one. There, now it puts him at the 4,000 mark, okay? So everyone's around 4,000. And then we have Cloud, brings Hellfire, Fire Blow. I believe this is Circle, that's fine. We're gonna put Circle here as well. Or sorry, we'll put X here, just in case, because he does have Buster Sword, so he doesn't really need this, but we'll just throw it in there. And then stats wise, 4,400, here's the weapons, okay? So we've got boost attack, boost HP, and then I think this is boost attack as well. So this can be changed most likely to accommodate boost physical attack. So I'll show you guys real quick what to go there, because he's all physical. Like you want physical for him instead, right? So I mean, we can throw in this instead, which gives him 10 physical attack, which is probably still going to be better. So it reduces to 5. Either way, it's like half, right? So there you guys go. We'll do this. I think this will lower my CP still 116. Okay, it's unfortunate. I actually wanted to get a lower CP to do this. So I'll be honest with you guys, I did this at like 97K. So it's absolutely doable with a lower CP. I'm just gonna show you guys the fight and how to approach it. Now with the waves, I'm gonna do the quick battle. So like I'll run through it with double mode. But when I get to the boss itself, we'll slow it down and you guys can see how the boss is tackled. Okay, so we'll do these. Well, I'll try to do 2 a day. So we'll do 40 today and 41. And then I'll do 42 and 43 tomorrow, and then we'll continue adding more and more to it. I think it's worth definitely doing this for you guys, because I know some folks are struggling. So by tomorrow we should be on to the harder ones, and you guys can see how those function. Okay, so let me just change this to semi. We'll go ahead and just cast fire for now, kill off some of these guys. Okay, so for this here, the main thing is the ice bomb. Just watch its breath. It does frost breath, and you guys, if you're slowing down, chilling breath, there it is right there. Just go to defense, like switch it into defense, and you'll be set, right? That's all you really have to do in order to avoid a lot of the damage that does. And kill this thing last. It's very important to do it last, because what ends up happening is if you do it first and you're targeting the wrong target and it blows up, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Here, focus on the security guard first as well. Get these guys out of the way. And this will avoid these guys getting magic attack up, and also avoid them doing more damage, right? So see, this is the Chilling Blast. There's prepare order to assault. So now it's gonna prepare to buff somebody. Again, leave the bomb for last, okay guys? So there you go. See the magic attack? Everybody got that up. Look how much more magic attack they get now, right? So it's a fairly big increase in their power. So this is why you gotta go back and forth between defense and offense. I think I was on defense mode accidentally the whole time. That was my bad, because I'm talking. Okay, let's do the crab next. Don't kill that guy. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's kill this guy. I don't want to deal with Chilling Breath. Okay, here's Spark. He's gonna go crazy. We're gonna kill him, because we don't want to deal with this. Okay, good. Get ready to heal. Okay, so this is important, guys. This part is very important that you do this. You need to heal up almost to max, because the next attack that ends up happening is going to end up being a very, very powerful move by boss. He does rush right away, right? So this is very important. Don't go in ham with DPS on this unless you're almost fully maxed out on HP. Get one more heal in. It's a little difficult because these guys are squishy right now, and I have a lot of magic attack. You can see that right there. So here, the boss animation, just skip it, but quickly switch to defense mode ASAP, right? Because he's going to start with this, and you're going to instantly block a lot of that damage coming in. So do not hesitate to switch to defense right away. It will not affect you. Here, he's going to go into charge mode. When he does charge, this is where you do Hellfire and your other moves. This is going to reduce that charge substantially from a damage perspective, right? So the reason why it's important to remove the charge for two reasons. Number one, when he loses the charge, he goes into a stun mode, which you can do a lot more DPS on him when he's stunned. And number two, it gives you time to heal as well in case you need to do it after that rush. And then number three, of course, you reduce the amount of damage he does with his special, which is coming up very soon, okay? So Hellfire is a very, very good one to bring here. If you don't have Hellfire, and that's Thunderfall right there. If you don't have Hellfire, what you do is instead you bring Ifrit's Plume, right? Radiant Plume, and that will do enough damage to actually reduce a lot of that charge gauge for you. At this point, guys, in the game, if you are taking this seriously and you are playing every day, it's important to note one thing, that the best way to do amount of damage with limit breaks is not the limit breaks themselves, it's your summon. So you should all be farming the summons. Now, as a free-to-play player, you're absolutely able to get most of the summons done at this point through farming, right? Even having whiteout is better than not having whiteout. So just things like that are super important, guys. So definitely put focus into getting those summons out of the way and equipping them on your characters. And remember, each character can equip one summon from a different summon. Like, you can't do Radiant Plume and Hellfire, but you can do Radiant Plume and Whiteout, right? So very important to remember that not all characters can equip the same summons moves. Like, you can't equip Hellfire and Radiant Plume, but you can equip Whiteout and Hellfire because they're two different summons, and you can put Ramo in there even with his as well too, right? So very important to remember that, guys, as you play the game. Summons will become the primary form of DPS for many of your boss fights. So absolutely focus on using your stamina there. It is it's gonna, I promise you guys, it's worth it, okay? Here, I shouldn't have used it here. I was talking. That was my mistake. I should have actually waited after Mend, but it's okay. I'll do enough DPS to kill him off here. So Mend here is important to get rid of because he actually restores HP. After Mend is done, he's going to do Charge again, and that's what I really should have saved for. So next time, guys, don't do that. Save your summon attacks for that next phase where he charges again, because you're going to need to reduce it quite a bit for him not to recover as much. First off, not to do as much damage with his Thunderfall, but you'll see here, it's already up. See, it's already up though, so it's not that big of a deal, right? So I guess that kind of worked out in its own way. So there you guys go, almost dead. So he's gonna go into Thunderfall next, I believe. After this, Lightning Charge, yeah. Okay, there we go. So Lightning Charge, Thunderstrike. Here, I'm just gonna heal this part, okay? Just so we don't have to worry about it. I'm not gonna use my specials. I'm just gonna let him attack. And then you guys, because a lot of you guys might not be able to kill him in this phase, so I want to just kind of hold off here and just see what happens with Thunderstrike. Okay, so Thunderstrike happens here. This is a single target DPS move. Okay, so he's going to choose somebody. He already had the little mark on someone. If you guys were watching, it's Sephiroth. There you go. Sephiroth is now stunned. That's fine. We're going to wait here for a second. He's going to go Shred now, right? And that hurts a lot, clearly. Heal up. Again, I'm not killing him yet because I just want to show you guys the phases, right? So Sephiroth did the barrier on himself, which is smart. Sublime Guard, defense up, and look at this, magic up like crazy. Here's the charge, right? This is where you want to save these guys. You want to reduce as much of that charge as you possibly can, because next one, the Thunderfall is going to hurt a lot. And at this point, if you have D-Faith and you can't beat this phase, you want to bring D-Faith, because if you're having trouble specifically for that phase, D-Faith and any magic attack down that you have will really, really help not make this move do no damage at all. So there you guys go. Floor 40 completed. Very straightforward, easy fight. I promise you guys, a 95 to 97k CP, maybe 98k CP. I did it like way before I did very hard Ifrit. So it's absolutely doable. You just gotta bring the proper setup. So I hope that helped set you guys up properly. Sephiroth is absolutely not required, by the way, Tifa, Matt, Glenn, Zach, you name it, Red 13, any of those guys work really, really well in this fight. I just happened to have Sephiroth ready in that party formation, so I was able to do it. Alright guys, this is Payne, hope the video helped. I'll be doing 41 later on today, and then I'll continue going through the list until we hit 50. If you guys have any of them that you need before 30, let me know, or 30 onwards, but 30 has been completed. There's already a guide out there, so you guys can watch that at any time. Alright guys, Payne, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.